Radhe Krishna friends, today I am showing a very simple mixed rice. This is palak pulav. So I have about half a bunch of palak leaves that are diced. Then for the pulav you have to make a powder, and for that powder I have about a few cashews, half a fistful of grated dry coconut, a small spoon of coriander seeds and cumin seeds. And for seasoning, I have badgi red tips and curry leaves. I also have taken 3 green chilies for the necessary spice. So this is all that is needed for this palak rice. Let us see how to make this. And I have already pre-boiled rice, half a cup of rice, and this rice when boiling you have to add about half a spoon of ghee so that the grains are separate from each other. So let's see how to make this. So now I'm starting the roasting process. For this I'm adding about half a spoon of ghee to roast all the ingredients. I'm starting to add green chilies. Friends, you should never add green chili, the whole green chili just like that, because it's going to catch all the heat and then it's kind of going to explode, and it may get in your eyes or face. So please make sure that whenever you are roasting green chilies, you are always cutting them in half and roasting them. It's just a small caveat. Transferred, and I'm also transferring cashews. I'm saving some of them for the final seasoning. Now friends, you have to add the diced palak. I'm raising the flame a little bit so that palak gets sauteed very well. Palak has to cook very well for this, friend, so please bear that in mind. To this now I'm going to add a bit of turmeric. I'm adding a bit of turmeric so that the deep green color of palak comes out for this particular rice. And I'm also adding salt. I'm adding about this much rock salt. Because there is green chilies in this rice, you have to add a bit of proper amount of salt. Otherwise the rice is going to come out very spicy. So friends, palak has been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes now, and most of the moisture is gone, and or it's still coming out. At this point, when there is just a wee bit of moisture, that is when you have to add dry coconut to this sauteing process. Don't miss out on the coconut, because coconut is going to help adjust the moisture in this dish. So dry coconut is a must, not the fresh coconut. So now I'm just going to zoom in and show you. See, there's almost no moisture. I'm just going to saute it for another minute or so that all that remaining moisture is also kind of gone. So this is done. Now we have to blend this. So I have now blended all the sauteed contents. So now you can see this is how it should be, um, nice and smooth. Um, Please do not add any amount of water when you are blending this. So friends, now I am starting the seasoning process, and I have taken about 3 to 4 spoons of oil. You can alternately use ghee as well. For this I am adding a bit of mustard and jeera. Some more jeera. And I'm adding curry leaves and baggy tips and all that. Also adding a bit of ghee at this point. Friends, here is a small trick that I follow, or a step that I follow to make this particular rice. If you grind everything and things become kind of mushy, and then it's just a plain rice as if it's mixed with palak paste. So to add a bit of texture to the entire dish, what I do is I save the stems of palak and I add it now to this tadka. So doing this way, you will get an extra texture in the entire dish, and that is kind of what you need. So it's extremely fragrant now at this point, and so we have to allow this to cook. When this is cooking, that is exactly when I am going to transfer the ground ingredients on top of this, so that it kind of cooks very well. You cannot grind and immediately mix. I have seen some people make this paste and cook the rice with this, but doing this way, I think the flavors come out well, and it won't be like pulao. It will be like a different tasting rice dish, mixed rice dish. So this is cooking well. At this point, friends, I am just adding just 2 spoons of water to draw everything that is stuck in the mixer jar, and just transferring that now. This much amount of moisture is kind of okay, because I am going to remove all of that by continuing this sauteing process now. And now you have to keep it on a medium to low flame, so that the pan doesn't burn and catch the bottom of the vessel. So have to just patiently saute this for another 3 to 4 minutes. So friends, I've been sauteing this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now you can see palak has kind of again starting to separate, and this is exactly when you have to turn off and then mix it with rice. So friends, I am starting to mix this now, and I have saved a little bit of rice. This is always another step that you have to follow whenever you are mixing a mixed rice, because what you have cooked might be a little too much or a little too less. So saving a little bit of rice will always help. And for this particular rice, always please bear in mind to use what do I say, a thick bottomed pan. Otherwise, when you are sauteing the second time after the seasoning, it's kind of going to stick to the pan if it is too thin and kind of burn the contents, and anything that is burnt is not is something that you have to offer to Krishna. So burnt things are not supposed to be offered, so please make sure that you are bearing that in mind. And you have to just very gently mix the rice. If you apply too much force and pressure and kind of keep twisting and turning too much, then it's going to become very soggy. And I always mention this a couple of times as well. I always mix anything that is like mixed rice like this in a wide vessel, and I have a specific vessel at home for that. So please facilitate yourselves with something like that, so that it may look a bit mushy right now, but when you keep it open for about 10 to 15 minutes, rice is going to absorb all the moisture, and it's going to become like very separate rice grains. So having a wide open vessel will help the process. Now the last step is, after this is cooled down, I'm going to just add a dash of lemon juice. That is purely optional, and so that is why I'm not showing it here. So it's up to you now. So let us please make this Satvik Prasadam and offer it to Krishna with a Tulasi Dalam. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanam. Radhe Krishna.